with Jordan Williams aboard. Still waiting for special times in those tartan colours. 2 to go here for the 7th and final race. Good luck whatever you're playing. In goes Jack's Profits. Stall 2. Special times to come forward. One of 4 fillies in the race. All in. Stand by. They're ready. Gates back, they're off and racing. Broad Appeal was a little bit slowly away, as too was Delvey, and the Unibet Support Safe Gambling handicap. And through the early stages, it's Compare who's forcing forward now over this 10 furlong trip. Also prominent is Jack's Profit in the yellow and purple colours, followed then in 3rd spot by Oriental Art. Then Special Times, who's towards the rail racing in 4th, and then Drills a Dream, followed by Solanna in the blue and red colours. They're then followed by Ward Castle, who's in the orange and blue there, right on the rail. Then after that, NYRA, followed then on the outside by How Hard Can It Be. Bit of a gap then to Broad Appeal, and Delvey has been relegated to last in the hands of Holly Doyle as they make their way down the far side inside the final mile. And it's Jack's Profit that leads to Compare, who's racing in 2nd, followed then in 3rd position by Special Times. Towards the outside in 4th, the pink colours there of Oriental Art. Then on the inside in the orange and blue colours is Ward Castle. Then the spots of Drills a Dream, who's just a little bit wide on the track. NYRA's in the yellow cap towards the mid part of the field at the moment. Also there is Solanna in the blue and red colours. How Hard Can It Be is followed by the green sleeves of Broad Appeal, and Delvey is still at the back of the field and would spot them now about 10 lengths, making their way towards the end of the back straight. And it's Jack's Profit who's been on the front end throughout in the yellow and purple colours. To in 2nd position Compare, bit of a gap of 2 lengths then to Special Times, who races in 3rd. Then Oriental Art, Drill to Dream is making progress but wide to do so. Then Ward Castle, followed then by Solanna towards the outside in the blue and red colours, and then NYRA followed by How Hard Can It Be, and the last 2 Broad Appeal and Delvey remains the back marker. They're making a turn at the top of the track, 3.5 furlongs left to go, and it's Jack's Profit who's taken them along at a fairly healthy clip here. To in 2nd position now, just nudged along Compare, who's been in the vanguard throughout as well. Then Special Times in the tartan colours, followed by Oriental Art. Ward Castle is making a bit of headway towards the far side rail. They're then followed by Solanna, who's still travelling quite powerfully as they go inside the final quarter of a mile. Jack's Profit the leader. To Oriental Art, here now unleashed is Solanna, followed then by Special Times. The rest have got to get a wriggle on. Down towards the final furlong they go. Jack's Profit is battling hard, but Solanna has now come through to take it up. How Hard Can It Be is rattling home from the back as well. Solanna to How Hard Can It Be, who's got a really good finishing kick as the race up towards the line. Solanna by a diminishing margin but hangs on, and in the end wins a shade cosily. To How Hard Can It Be in 2nd, Jack's Profit in 3rd, Oriental Art finished in 4th.
The well-back Solanna wins for Daniel Muscutt, trainer John Butler and owner breeder Mr. K. Snell. The money came, 3 wins last season. Handicapping him a bit of help here this evening, and he was always travelling comfortably under Daniel Muscutt. Strong effort back in 2nd from How Hard Can It Be for Clifford Lee and Tony Carroll, and Jack's Profit back in 3rd was harassed by Compare on the front end. Jordan Williams couldn't get a breather into him. He's run well back in 3rd. He'll be winning more races. One that might not win is Oriental Art. He looked very awkward under pressure for Jamie Spencer here. Compare's dropped away, hanging left-handed in the straight, but just meant that Jack's Profit in front and did too much too early and was vulnerable to a closer. It was Daniel Muscutt on Solanna who collared him, but there's the grey flying down the outside. Clifford Lee on How Hard Can It Be. Our horse has been a bit inconsistent, the mare, but she was on a going day today and just didn't quite get up in time. But that was a better effort from Tony Carroll's runner, and 4th was Oriental Art. But he just doesn't look like he wants to win, Tom.
Yes, back down to the last winning mark. Solanna goes in for Daniel Muscutt and John Butler, well supported throughout the day, and loves it at this course. Slightly longer distance though today, George.
Yeah, you can see Dan sort of was happy to take a lead. Jamie Spencer on Oriental Art went forward and got a nice position just in behind the leaders with cover, 1 off the rail. William Castle on Compare went forward, and interestingly Jack's Profit was ridden nice and aggressively from Jordan Williams, and he kind of lit up in front, didn't he, and didn't give him very easy time and just probably did too much too soon.
Yeah, and you can tell he's a bit lit up in that visor. On the outside, setting a decent pace alongside him was compare the outside of the field, and Oriental Art, your selection, sat in a pretty good position, I thought.
Yeah, and travelled through the race really well, got into a great rhythm, and Jamie Spencer just sort of one row back, one off the rail. Dan Muscutt's tracking Jamie on the eventual winner, Solanna, and you know, I was happy throughout really that Jamie got a nice trip, and I know what James is saying, that didn't look the most straightforward under pressure, but Jamie was nursing this horse there to come with a sort of later run, and Dan Muscutt picked up better, shut the door, or just shut him off slightly, and I would have thought Oriental would be better for the run.
Yeah, it's interesting actually looking at the way they're stacked up in midfield, because we've got Oriental Art, who's almost directly in front of Solanna, who is almost directly in front of How Hard Can It Be, and that in the end was the first, second and third, wasn't it? Not in that order though, of course. Yeah,
How Hard Can It Be is interesting. From a poor draw today, was sort of a row further back than probably Clifford would ideally like, but had to get in. And this horse was very disappointing last time, and has had 40 days. It's been very effective over course and distance, but this was much more like it today, and it was an indication that she is coming back to form.
I definitely think Jack's Profit is worth another chance, because he's been so keen, and yet he has found a little bit off the front, but those exertions did tell in the end. But I think that's quite understandable, really.
Yeah,
I think he is definitely worth another go.
I completely agree. When Jordan gave this horse a squeeze at the top of the straight, picked up well, and took a couple of lengths out the field, but you can see Dan Muscutt had a marker on Oriental Art on the eventual winner, and tracked Jamie through and hit the front, and he was just doing enough to keep Dan happy. I felt when Clifford's horse came to his quarters, How Hard Can It Be, he found a little bit more.
He certainly did, yeah. A nice performance from Solanna, back in the winner's enclosure at Kempton, a place that he knows pretty well in the past. 11-4 favourite goes in for Danny Muscutt and John Butler. Second was How Hard Can It Be, 12-1. Third was Jack's Profit at 4-1. And the winning time was 2:22.02, 5.42 seconds above standard, one of the slower times on the night. Right, here's what's